Hello, people. It's Jake the Magician here, and, yeah, I haven't made a video in a long time. That's my fault, guys. I've had school, and also, just to let you know, I did cut this video to make it shorter. It's like 10 minutes, and I cut it down as much as possible. I should have cut down one part of it. It's where you'll find out. I'll tell you when, maybe, if I remember. Also, excuse me, for future notice, if I go, because, I overpronounce it. I don't know why I overpronounce that. It's just, I'm from West Virginia. I don't live there anymore, but that's where I was born. I lived until I was about 8. Then I moved to Utah, and then I moved to where I am now. And, so I guess I have some sort of accent from there, which I've lost most of it, but I think I still overpronounce the p and stuff, which is why when I say p, it goes all the way up. So excuse me if I do that. I'm not sure if it's just me, if it's like I don't even know. Excuse me. I'll go and go over what I'm using here. I'm using the L96 Woodland Camo, or the Yukon, or something like that. It's sort of snaky and stuff, with infrared, with Ghost, Scout, and Hacker, with Claymore. And my backup is a Python speed reloader. That's what I always use for my Python, is either speed reloader, or dual wield, which those are probably the two best on the two best on the Python, because they just simply, the speed reloader makes it reload faster, so you just let a hand on it, it's pretty quick, and then the dual wield just makes it that much more deadlier. It's pretty deadly, especially like, almost kind of like an assault rifle, but just semi-automatic and pretty much more deadly. Okay, so I wanted to talk about the Famas today. Oh God! If you probably know, if you play on a regular basis, that even if you watch commentaries on a regular basis, you know that all the good guys use Famas, and there's probably a good reason for that. Why Hutch, Nanners, Gold Glove, Woody's Gamer Tag, Exuse, White Boy, why they all use the. Well, I don't know. White Boy doesn't really use overpowered guns that much, but I'm not saying they're bad, but I'm not saying they're bad. It's just a smart thing to do. Like pretty soon people are going to start overusing the PSG-1, because if you know, they patched it, which, I'm happy for, because we need a good semi-automatic gun for once. The WA-2000 is actually, excuse me, sometimes I gotta just remind myself to breathe. It's pretty weird. Well, I mean, I don't purposely hold my breath, but sometimes if I talk for so long, it's just like, breathe, Jacob, because your lungs need friggin' air to survive. Anyways, but, yeah, the Famas, it has low recoil, high rate of fire, and high damage, which, obviously, if you cook all those together, and the silencer has no effect on it, except it just makes it less, it takes away any recoil that it has, and it makes it invisible to radar. So that with Ghost is, you'll never see them on the radar, especially if they have a silenced secondary. Unless they were to say, let's take another person's gun, but that's a whole different story. Excuse me, I think I'm starting to get strep throat or something, because strep throat's been going, I just took a breath there, strep throat's been going around in my Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Academy, yeah, and so I think I might be catching it. But yeah, the Famas, what they need to do is they either need to take away the fire rate, they either need to, or this is probably the best option they can do. They can, excuse me, I had a really dry, I'm not feeling too good, guys, so I apologize if there's some pauses in here, but I wanted to get this done because I haven't made a commentary in a long time, and I was getting pretty pissed off about the Famas a couple days ago. I kind of gave up on Black Ops a couple times, but because I'll give you the story. I was trying to use the Scorpion, which is really good, but it seems like every single time, even when I was using rapid fire, I was getting outgunned by the Famas, which, is pretty weird that it's outgunning a submachine gun in close quarters, like on Kaloon. Just to let you know, the map packs are great. You should buy them if you haven't. If you haven't bought them already, you probably live in a cave, or or you're too lazy to buy them. I don't know. I live underneath a rock. No, it was a Geico commercial. It's pretty stupid, but I love those Geico commercials. And probably all the older people are like, oh, they're so stupid. Yeah, they are, but I like them. Anyways, see, but yeah, the Famas, the best thing that they could do, I believe, is they need to give it more recoil, and give it way more recoil because it has such a high rate, and take away the damage. I think that's the best thing that they could do to patch the Famas. Because if you just take away the damage, it's still got such a high rate of fire that and so little recoil that you could if you put extended mags on it, it's ridiculous. You could just put so many bullets into somebody and they're gonna go down eventually. But compared to if you take away the damage and you put recoil on it, then they're not going to be able to put as many bullets into it as possible. And I think suppressors. Ooh, collateral. Can I get a shout out for that little collateral? Dude, my God. Excuse me. Anyways, but yeah, that's what they need to. If you guys didn't know, they put a patch on the PSG-1. It's amazing. If you didn't know, it's a one-shot, one-kill, no attachments. But I haven't put any attachments on the PSG-1. I haven't actually used the PSG-1 since about 2nd Prestige, and it was terrible. But they patched it, and so it's really good right now. I would suggest you guys try it out. Just don't try any attachments, and if you don't like it, maybe try putting a silencer or a variable scoom. But as far as I know, it's not a one-shot with any sort of attachment, but it's a full one-shot with no attachments. But, excuse me guys, I didn't do any pointers for this. Oh, I wanted to clear this out before the game ends, which is going to be right here in a second. The next Call of Duty better have flak jacket. This is Jake the Magician, I'm signing out!